Hello, hello, hello. 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 How are you? I hope you're alright. Just fucking around with some labels here. Give me one moment. We'll be right with you. No. No, we're not going to do that. No, no, no. All right. Yeah, whatever. Well, I fucking tell you. I fucking tell you, right? It's, oh. Fuck you. Sorry, guys, I'm completely just talking to myself right now. Utterly and completely. No worries whatsoever. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you right there. Come back. Come back. Oh, more proof of you. All right. All right. Wrong one. Fuck you. Oh. I have too many browsers. And all for different reasons. Oddly. So someone could say, well, what do you need that many browsers for? Because Chrome ain't the only kid on the block. And I don't like being told what I like. That's why. So fuck you and your cookies and your tracking yesterday. Is the fucking brass tacks of it. Guys, we are skipping. We are, it is insane. It is fucking insane. What the fuck? Fuck off. Just refresh. What are we doing? Oh, it's maintain. Okay. Not so bad then. Fuck me. News, weather, and traffic every 15 minutes on the Klayre Avalon show. It is a cool, calm, and collected 29 degrees right now. Approaching extreme late afternoon here. It's about rush hour. It's almost bang on 5 o'clock in Toronto. Oh, stick a fork in us. We are done, kids. We are fucking done. Luckily, we are not alone. May know, motherfuckers. May fucking know. And if you've ever wondered what it would sound like for a Southern American person to sound French, well, there you go. Because may know is but no or whatever in French. Taking you to Alabama for a second on that one, or as I call it, Bama. Let's not talk about Alabama. Once was enough, just recently.
Black pussy surprise.
Don't need to be giving them any more attention. Don't need to give the states any attention.
And the surprise is that there ain't no pussy.
At all, really? But yeah, the weather not affecting the commute at all, depending on where you are. But between England, overseas, Prince Edward Island on the east coast of Canada, where I grew up, and here in Toronto. Somehow these three areas are smack between, let's say, the mid to high 20s and the mid 30s right now. Homie, don't play that. Oh, wow. Heat warnings, and all sort of safety messages and blah, blah, blah coming out from all the weather authorities. If you are in one of the affected areas, for God's sake, keep yourself hydrated. Keep yourself hydrated. And keep your fucking pets hydrated, too. Keep your shit right. But yeah, it's not cool. Humidity and oh my God. It's fucked up because Toronto can reach like upper 30s, 40s. It's not fucking fun. So, yeah, 3 little pockets of the world are melting right now. So that's what's going on where we all are. What's going on where you all are? I don't know if I mentioned this on the show before or not. I know I've mentioned being into body mod and stuff like that back home when I started to get my piercings and my tattoos and stuff. I've only got 2 tattoos. I had when I decided to stop before I left my hometown, which is a story in and of itself, because right before I left my hometown, think of that, you invest all the money into, because I had, like I said, 12 piercings, the fucking 2 in my ears, my bridge, my smiley, which I still have, my septum. I had a labret. I got a half a snake bite right now, but I had a labret that I took out, and now I have a keloid behind my back lip, or my back lip, bottom lip, sorry. So yeah, all the bells and whistles. Before I left my hometown out east, At home one night, I literally was bored, so I took a pair of pliers and you know what a CBR is, right? A captive bead ring. Took a pair of pliers and pried open all the hoops and let the to release the bead. I still have everything in a Ziploc bag and all the earrings and stuff, the gauges that I went up through over the years. I still have it all. So yeah, there was that, the body mod and graph that I got into, graffiti through Source Magazine, etc., DJ Mag, whatever. I don't know if I ever told the story of how me and my friends used to go to like the motocross area, because we had two motocross or areas that were used as motocross areas back in my hometown. At the opposite end of this wooded area. One was behind a graveyard that you had to go down a little dirt road to get to. There was whoop-de-doos and everything, and there was on the side of the area at the back. There was a fucking horseshoe going up the side of where the ground like went up and stuff, like for the upper part of like the rest of the property. Really fucking cool. I remember we used to, on our bikes, for fuck's sakes, of all things, we used to think we were so fucking badass that we could get up the strength on our bikes just through pedal power to make it up one side of the horseshoe and down the other. Well, we failed quite successfully at doing that every time, I assure you. But anyway, that's what we did, and that was in one area. And then there was a tabletop in another area with almost like a straight down drop from the top of the tabletop, at the bottom of which there was a flat area of land leading into water, so you had to cut your handlebars so you wouldn't drown yourself. Oh god, lovely fucking times. Oh man. But all that to say, the sport, right? If you want to get into the actual sport of BMX, and I'm gonna put in skateboarding to that, and rollerblading, and all that kind of fun stuff. The whole thing, X Games, and all that kind of idea, right? I got into the X Games years and years and years ago. Vert, half pipe, the guys doing flatland on BMX, the skateboarder, like fucking all of it. Hello, McCoyle1. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. So yeah, the X Games. For years I watched it. And I don't know why. Things just happen. Came away from it for years. But recently I found myself getting back into it. So here I am, revisiting BMX and skateboarding and rollerblading and all of it. Geez, now I'm thinking of like years and years ago, when I was trying to, or not trying to, but when I had the idea in my head that I wanted somehow, even though I didn't have the means to accomplish it, because these things were like worlds more expensive than I had the money for. Oh, hello. I don't care if you're trans or not, that's how you open a conversation. No hi, how are you? Doesn't fly in here. What's going on, Ree? Good evening. Good fucking evening. Fuck you. Yeah, after the stream, I'll put something in you, all right. Fuck you 5 minutes ago. So, as I was fucking saying, you try and tell a fun and happy BMX. How much of that did you see, Rihanna? Did you? The fuck are you about? Well, no, I was just wondering in terms of the timeline because you just got here. That's all. Yeah, you fucking try and tell a fun, fucking happy little BMX story or whatever, right? A sports story. Interrupted by that fucking horseshit. Fuck you. And what the fuck is that anyway? I'm trans too. And calling me daddy. Huh? Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's cool. Whatever. That's fine. No harm, no foul. God, if you're gonna do what you define as flirting, at least don't try and sound cool, right? I don't know where your mail's delivered, but if calling a woman daddy is cool to you, I don't know. Maybe in certain circles, but like Method Man used to say, "Dick up in ya, fuck ya." Anyway, moving the fuck on. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, X Games. So I have returned to the world of blading and skating and skateboarding. I mean, and vert and all this kind of stuff. I was never so much. Well, I can't say I never was. I kind of dabbled in the motocross thing, but it wasn't really on my radar. Yeah, I love motocross, and what I'm finding is, I went for a little Instagram travel. And I'm finding there's the Montgomery Monsters, a team of bladers that I follow on Insta, and I'm following X Games. They've got an event called Mega Park right now that's going on. It's an outdoor event. And there's like there's footage of like a backyard backyard ramp sort of idea. If anyone's watching or going to see this on the recording, who knows what what was that event? It was sponsored by Wendy's, and it was some guy. It was in some guy's backyard. It was a BMX event. But anyway, yeah. All that to say, I know who a sprinkle of the legends in these sports are, right? Although sometimes I have to strain to remember their names. I don't know what the fuck happened between the 80s and 90s and now, right? Back when I was into it and now. But my fuck, these people are doing things. I watched a clip yesterday. I think it was during a practice run. I forget. For one of these events. And there's footage of what's his name? Colby, I think. No, that was a motocross thing. This guy was on BMX. And he came over a transition, right? And he's like 30 feet in the air. And what the hell was the name of the? I don't remember the name of the trick, but it had never been done before. And I can only describe the movement that he was going, the sequence of movements that he was going through in the air before he landed was like nothing short of turning a washer on, like a clothes washer. I mean, fuck off. And that's why I love this stuff. It fascinates me beyond belief. I mean, fine, grab a skateboard, grab a pair of roller skates or a pair of blades, hit a ramp, do some vert, whatever. It strikes me as vastly more easy than to launch yourself off a ramp or a half pipe or a 20-foot gravel man-made ramp 30 feet or so into the air, do something physically potentially impossible, gravity defying, with your body and your bike, and then come back down the transition and ride away. I mean, are you fucking serious? Think about that for a second. They don't teach you that in physics. Absolutely unchained. Just beautiful. So yeah, now I find myself watching every clip that comes onto my IG feed. Which means that, and it's funny too, even that I say that, because you know how you follow someone and they might be a known person in pop culture or whatever, and their following number is lower than their follower number. Well, I'm completely opposite. My follower number is vastly lower than my following number. I don't know why. Like, if you're interested in something, fucking follow it. I mean, what's wrong with you? Get your head out of your ass. Oh my god, I fucking algorithm and everything. I know what you're all gonna say. I just honestly don't give a fuck. If you're into something, go, right? Unless you're just a fucking douche rocket and don't want to follow anybody. Like, fuck technology in that respect. Thank you very much. But yeah, all that to say, because I dove into all this stuff that I used to be into and still was, but I'm revisiting. Stuff that I used to use for the show has kind of taken a back seat. Like, I don't get as many Claudia Kowalski Girlcast postings as I used to. Oh yeah, Ree in the chat. Knowing how to do it is only half the battle. You have to have balls of steel to do any jump. Oh, it's fucking nutty, isn't it? But yeah, it's getting it. Do it once and you're fucking good. Yeah, you grow your set right then and there, don't you? Yeah, it's almost like you get past that initial fear. Well, it's like that tabletop thing I was mentioning at the top of the show. That was about a 30-foot drop straight down, and we were on our bicycles, our little bikes. And we're looking down at the flat area at the bottom, and we were bloody petrified. We didn't want to do it. We'd sit there for like a good 10 minutes going, and then you just fucking, you fucking bit your lip and you did it. And we were all so proud of ourselves. Oh, I keep thinking of that cunt that was in the chat at the top of the show. Even though it wasn't going to be tolerated. Kind of a twisted compliment at the same time. I don't know. Probably would have worked on somebody. After the show. Holy fuck, have I been here for a fucking half an hour already? My God.
Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Hey! You guys in the back?
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
The Klayre Avalon show, you motherfuckers.
That's what happens when I get lost in thought. Oh, man. Yeah, what am I like then? Yeah, fine radio host I am. Fucking beginning the show, technically speaking, half an hour after I've been here. We're not exactly sticklers for organization around here, are we? And even at that, the music that's been behind me this whole time isn't even the music I'm fucking gonna be playing with today. Not even close. I'm just playing it because I was talking. That's it. But yeah, to tie off that BMX, I missed it. I missed that world so much. I love the girl skateboarders and stuff doing their shit, and the BMXers. I maybe there's an element of knowing I can't do it that makes me enjoy it so much. I don't know. But that could be. I wouldn't discount that as a factor. Like, oh, I don't know. I'm not going to get all psychological about it. What day is this? What fucking day is this? This is this Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah, I mentioned the disgusting weather for the last little bit between the United Kingdom, England. Look at me, United Kingdom. The United Kingdom. Prince Edward Island over here in Canada, and right here in T-Dot with me. Absolutely disgusting numbers, and I'm only mentioning it again so I can make a really cheesy newscaster transition with it. Despite the fact that you can fry an egg on the street corner, that did not stop Hell's Angels chapters on Thursday afternoon from rolling into the Greater Toronto area. Oh my God, news outlets here were having fucking kittens. I swear to fuck. Well, I only follow one news outlet from Toronto on my Facebook, and it's the local one, CB24. Cable Pulse 20. It's like news, weather, and sports every 15, or news, weather, and traffic, rather. And updated, periodically, that sort of shit. Quick shots, right? And holy shit, they latched on to this fucking Hell's Angels ride into Toronto, and oh my God! Oh. It's so hot. Oh my God. Look, my camera's melting. Oh, good enough. We're not gonna get fucking fussy today. That was fucking funny. You couldn't see that a second ago. Whatever. So yeah, you know why the patches were coming into town. They were coming in for a memorial service for a fallen rider. So fair enough. Yeah, Ree over here in the chat. Bikers are nasty as fuck behind the scenes, but always put on a positive showing out in pub. What the fuck is with my camera? Okay, now I'm getting annoyed. My God. That's fucking funny. But no, I just and I know. I mean, it's no fucking. It's no secret who the patches are. Right, but because they don't have the reputation they have for no reason, right? I'm not going to debate that, but I also don't give a fuck, right? I mean, it was to such a level that and the Toronto police were contacted by them for safe passage into the city, because there was upwards of 1,000 of them coming into the area, down to the lakeshore. And everything went off without incident, and that's fine. But I am of the belief that I do find it sort of irritating that even the most badass group of motherfuckers out there can't make a move without the microscope. I mean, let them pay respect to their fallen rider. Is that such a crime? Pardon the pun. And I mean, not even that. They like I said, they were down in an area of Toronto called Loft Country. It's a lot of studio apartments, a lot of lofts, right? A lot of high-end living spaces. And whether you like it or not, because I was reading the comment threads and stuff, right? And people were saying a lot of the same things I was. And one of my thoughts was, okay, so the Angels are rolling into town. Cool. They're gonna pay their respects to their fallen friend. Well, if you're not a patch and you happen to be in that area for work or if you live there, your neighborhood just became the safest one in Toronto. And no, I know, I'm stretching logic here a little bit. Just give me some grace on that, because I know they don't. I know they don't kind of the whole coloring outside their own lines, so to speak, right? I know that's not the vibe. I'm just saying, have a little fun with it. Well, I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to sit here and, rub this until a little Hell's Angel genie pops out of a lamp or anything and makes it all better. But I just I don't know. Am I just didn't get. They were just. It was fucking stupid. The fucking coverage. Oh, the Hell's Angels are coming into town. Well, big fucking whoop-de-doo. Who cares? Let them. One of the first comments on the CP24 article was, "What's with all this fear mongering?" And I'm gonna. Okay. Honestly. That is funny, though. Oh, and oh, no fucks given. Yeah. Exactly, right? My own fucking equipment, for those gonna see for those listening, my webcam, because I have it on a tripod, and to keep it level and straight and everything, I have Scotch tape, like packing tape actually, on the back of it, and I have the tape extended to the ring light that I never use. And twice now, my camera has gone beep, sideways, just like you're hearing in the music. So I just put a new piece of tape on the cocksucker. Keep the thing level for a second. It has a tread base that I can use to screw it in and keep it solid and stuff, but you can't do that because a common issue with these fucking webcams is that the actual tread base that you're supposed to use comes out. So that's why I have it fucking taped to my tripod. I didn't mean to spend this much time on this mix, so I'm going to do the one I want to do this one instead. There. This is my friend Andy in New York City. One of her recent mixes for Syntheside. Andy lives in the world of synth, cold wave, all that sort of idea, alt. As you can plainly hear by the opening of this mix, this is really fucking cool. Obviously down tempo from what I was just doing, but this is fucking beautiful. She posted this, what was it, yesterday, this morning or something? I forget. But I haven't listened to a mix back to back to back as much as I have this one in a long time. No worries, Ray. So yeah, we're gonna spend some time and spend some time with Ms. Harriman down in Brooklyn. Someone when they were listening to this mix said that's this opening track, whoever it is, said that the guy doing the vocals sounds like Dave Gahan. Very fucking true. Well done. Good call. There is a track list, I just don't have it. But she does have a lot of fun in this mix, and it's really fucking fun. Yeah. Well, hello then. You came back. My camera lasted that whole time. Yeah, that's the world Andy lives in, Ree. 80s, yep. Like I said, synth, a lot of like synth heavy, synth wave, cold wave, all that stuff. Yeah. I love it. I fucking love it. No one hears me talk about this sort of stuff very often because I even though I like it, I don't know much about it. People like Andy would know more about, and DJ Lazarus here in Toronto, and what's her name? DJ Shannon as well here in Toronto. Two people who've been DJing the alt scene here in Toronto since like the early 90s. They know way more about this than I ever could. I know a few of the groups in this world, but I need to hear them to know who it is, right? But I've always loved it. I fucking love it. Well, honestly speaking, there could be that could be in here. That could be in here, Ree in the chat saying you're waiting for a Human League sample. That could very well happen. I have no idea. Oh, by the way, remember how I was telling you that I had I feel like Howard Stern talking to his co-host. I was telling you that I had that mishap with the file conversion. I got 23 minutes of show, and that's what I ended up putting up on SoundCloud. I got that sorted. Now I've got all 2 hours and 20 minutes of that show up. So if I'm catching up on my uploads to SoundCloud. So if anyone's going to see this on the recording, on YouTube or here on Twitch, and you do happen to have SoundCloud and follow me, well, if you do have SoundCloud and don't follow me, Mama Klayre, Klayre, and the word Mama in front of it with an O, not a U. Go ahead and follow me on SoundCloud if you want to do the audio version of the show. Video version is way better, in my opinion. You not only get to listen to me yammer on like I know what I'm talking about, but you get to witness it too. But yeah, in audio form, you can take me anywhere. That kind of reminds me of something that I've batted around for a while now. In general terms, the usage of Twitch. Like, I was gently coerced into being here. But I could retire on the amount of people who have said to me, "Oh, my mom told me I can't be taken anywhere." Yeah. It struck me funny the other night at work because I was thinking about this idea, and I'm kind of going into a stream of consciousness thing, which our dear Charlie has described my show as when she first got here. It's a funny little concept. The amount of people who have told me that, oh, where do you do your show? On Twitch. What's that? I couldn't. Well, the other night when I was at work, last night, oh, I don't use Twitch. I don't know what it is, this and that. Well, did you know what every app on your phone was before you started using it? Really? Come on. Oh, I just use this or I just use that. Then maybe you're just boring. I mean, for fuck's sake. But I mean, honestly speaking, I'm not here to force anybody to do anything. Yeah, right? I don't know what it is. I don't use it. You didn't know what a smartphone was until you got one, did you, cunt? Reorganize was created 10 years, 3 days, and 2 hours ago. What the hell? What the fuck is that? Oh, completely, right? Yeah. Well, honestly speaking, I only know about Twitch because of my partner, because she watches a lot of gamers. We watch a lot of live streamers here on Twitch and YouTube and so on and so forth. So that's how I know it, and I knew it was big in the gaming community, but it was only in recent years that it gained traction in our scene. Oh, your account. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. 2 years. Yep. 2 years this fall. Speaking of 2 years ago, I am going to be celebrating my 2-year thing come September. But I do, if you are going to see this, because there's only 2 fucking people watching and I don't even know who they are, unless I'm one of them. If you do happen to see this on the recording, which is when I get most of the views for some fucking reason, well, I go late, that's why. 3 o'clock for me is 7 in the evening or 8 in the evening for the UK, which is where most of my audience is. We do have confirmed a guest I have been trying to nail down for quite some time now. For early August. They will be live with me for a chat. That has been confirmed. No spoilers, but it is going to happen. And I keep, I do the show late in the day. Well, I did the show late today because I worked last night and I had to get some sleep. But yeah, it's just a scheduling thing. I'd love to do an earlier show, but I just can't be arsed. I would love to go on at like noon my time, noon Eastern time, and go for a couple of hours. But I mean, I get because of my work hours, I start work at 6. So even on my days off, I'm up anywhere between 6 and 8 in the morning, and even by noon, I still can't be arsed to do anything. I'm just not in the fucking mood, let alone come on air and do this, despite wanting to. Because I do this, so it's not like I haven't thought about this. If I were to go on air anytime from, like, say 10 a.m. my time onward, if I was chasing numbers and I was on air during daylight, so to speak, my fucking numbers would probably be vastly different, and I'm totally aware of that. Ferris Bueller? Really? What? Ooh, yeah. Bow, bow. You're Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago. Oh, I should close my blinds. That's gonna bother me. It's gonna get unnecessarily bright in here. Oh my. Oh, I love this part. Oh, this is cool. Oh yes, what she did here is really awesome. In the chat, funny you say that. I'm currently eating a battered sausage. Honey, I swear to God, I thought you said I'm eating a battery. A little tight between paydays, are you? You're diminished to eating a Duracell. Exactly. Yeah. Fuck me. Oh my God. Oh, this is fucking gorgeous. Oh, go on now, Andy. Fucking go, girl. I didn't mention it when I introduced this mix. I did say that Andy is down in Brooklyn, in New York City. But aside from being eyeball deep in this scene, she is also in media, like writing. She's in journalism in this same scene, I think. Yeah. I've talked about her before, but it's been a minute. Oh, I love everything she does. I haven't downloaded anything onto my phone in like fucking forever. But I clicked on this mix and I gave it a second, and I was so, because it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube for the viewing. And I like I've said a few times now, I was fucking hooked. So I downloaded the fucking thing. I was fucking sold. Like the guy in like Jeremy Irons says in Die Hard with a Vengeance. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh, wow. Fuck me, where is it? I just reminded myself of something. Shit. I forgot. I fucking forgot. See, this is what happens when I do a show. I'm going on like 5 minutes of sleep here. Where's my... Is that it? Just really quick. Coming up this fall, once again, right smack, well, not right smack in the middle of, actually, just on the tail end of my 2-year anniversary for the show. We're talking about November 5th. It's a Saturday, and it's from 9 until 2 in the morning. If you are in the UK or surrounding area with the means to travel, Revolution, a night of house, hard house, and trance is going on. It's a DJ competition idea. Winner of which gets to spend the gets the accolades of the winning title and gets to spend the evening at this event with Amber D, Jason, Naughty, Matt, Handy, Paul, Jarrett, Full Force, and Sam Mortimer. So you're sharing a playbill with all these people. Once again, yeah, DJ competition coming to fruition in its own event on the 5th of November. You want to get involved, go to skittle.com/e or whack in computer language. But skittle.com. Fuck, what happened? No. There we go. Why won't... Fuck you. What happened? Grr. There we go. There's a number after it if you need that. 361-34892. I don't know what that is, but that's the entire web address. Contact is info@cwxpromo.com. Sounds like a really fucking fun time. Isle of Wight, by the way. Ride Castle. Esplanade. When is this? 12:08. July? No. What's 12:08? Is that December? What's 12:08? Is that July? Or no, is that August? Yeah, August. Yeah. It's not December. It can't be December. So 12:08 this year in Madrid. Is it December? My apologies. Okay, my apologies to Omen. Omen, who you co-founder of Mass London, along with Cathedral, who you've heard me talk about ad nauseum on the show. Brilliant industrial techno DJs and producers, and label owners, and the founders of the Mass Sessions events and so on and so forth. They will be in Madrid on that date, December 8th, at Club Panamericana. It's going to be Giselle Guides and Omen himself. So if you find yourself in Spain around that time, Underhell presents Mass Showcase. Go on down there and show my friend Omen some love. Depends where it's from. The whole number date thing always messes me up. But yeah, guys, two parties to consider between now and the fall. Oh, day month. Okay. Well, this is coming out of London, so... And that was 12/8. So the 8 would be next month. The 8 would be August. I don't know. I should have, before I tried to promote it, I should have asked Omen himself. My apologies, Omen. I got confuzzed. I'm sorry, I still love you. I tried. Okay, there we go. We have a live correction then. Okay, August 12th. August 12th in Madrid. Go and see Omen and I'm awful. Giselle Guides. Club Panamericana.
Well, I'm not a fucking machine.
You won't regret it if you're seeing this on the recording. Go to Spain. It'll be fun. God, I suck at promo, don't I? God. This is, where are we? We're a half an hour through this lovely mix of Andy's. Once again, Andy Harriman from Brooklyn, New York, with a recent mix for Syntheside. If you don't know who Andy Harriman is, go after her. She's fucking brilliant. ANDIHARRIMAN, Andy Harriman. If you like what you're hearing, go on and give her a follow. You don't need me to tell you. Well, actually, you might need me to tell you, so there you go. I don't know your life. You don't know me. Oh, by the way, really quick, are you able to check on my auto host setup? There's been someone I want to add to it, and I keep forgetting. Let me find their page. Let's see. Let's fucking see. Can't find her. Why can't I find her? That's weird. What? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, no worries. Okay, I'll have to, I'll do that. I'll do that when I go off air. There's somebody I keep meaning to add to my auto host list. From the world of Roger Sanchez, one of those folks. Ali Brown 4 Music, the number 4 and then music. Ali Brown, ALLY 4 Music. Out of the house scene. I'll get that sorted. Bow, bow. Rihanna in the chat, for the listeners, earlier made reference to Human League samples and things of that nature that he was expecting in this mix. And it made me think of something just now. Like in terms of music then and music now, and where things have been and what they've evolved to. I'm fucking telling you. I don't care what kind of music you listen to. I don't care who you are. But when I hear stuff like this, no matter who does it, it honestly reminds me of a time. I'm going to say that more Canadian. It reminds me of a time, or that's more East Coast Canada, but anyway, you get the idea. It reminds me of a time. That's how me and my cousins would say it. But of a time when people fucking danced. And I'm not even talking about raving or anything like that, but I mean, there was no fucking phones in your hand, in the fucking air and stuff. Oh. Just a random thought that popped into my head. It's funny because with that logic in mind, I only wish I was older when this stuff was really popular, even though it still is. Back in like the 80s and shit, when it was really like the fucking thing, right? But I was a mere young girl in the 80s. Well, that's it, right, Ree? Yeah, pints and glow sticks. Well, where I was partying, there wasn't even pints. If you catch me fucking drift. Who's on? Oh, Bobby Promo was on. So was Amber. DJ Seaweed down in Norway. Amped family. Whoever they are. Joe is on. Blah, blah, blah. I'd snap. Look at me being nosy, looking at the Who's Live list. I feel like a neighbor looking over the fence. Oh, what are you doing? Speaking of doing, holy fuck, what a situation at work lately. For those that don't know, once again, if you are seeing this on the recording, I work in supply chain for my day job. I work in pulp and paper. I work at something called a sheeting house, which means that we get industrial rolls of paperboard into our facility, and I'm the girl at the back of the lines of 2 lines of production. And what I do is I load the industrial rolls onto the machines, and then they are cut to spec for our customers. We also have another division that handles the journal rolls, right? Like when you go to the shop or when you go to the store and you get a receipt, we do that. We create those receipts. We do everything from fucking car air fresheners to cereal boxes to we have one customer who does food and medical grade packaging. We fucking, like, everything you touch, we do. We have a new operator at work. If you want to call being a year into the position new. I guess new compared to his coworkers, because even though he's been doing it for chasing a year now, he's in the company of people who've been operating those lines for, in some cases, over, well, approaching 30 years. None of what he does is my responsibility because I have my own shit to sort out. My responsibility is keeping his line running in terms of product. But holy fuck, this motherfucker does my head in, I swear to God. Getting angry at this and angry at that and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do this. Pay me more if you want me to do this. All this extra responsibility, all the things that come with the operator position, because he's trying to learn time management as an operator, he's getting angry. But he's not. Well, reading the chat, there will come a time where new just won't cut it as an excuse for being a moron. But that, well, honey, that's the fucking rub. He's not a moron. He went to Cambridge University to learn how to do the engineering graphics that you see on the buttons on machines and stuff. He went to school to know how to do that. He also went to University of Kitchener-Waterloo over here for computer science. He used to work for Corel Draw. And just the way he thinks in general, he's no slouch whatsoever. But I guess what my issue with him is, and I got fucking angry with him last night because he was going off about something. And what the issue is among the rest of them, we have a thing at work where to be an operator, you have to know how to do my job. And because they were pressed for time, they threw him onto my position, working with a few of us, and then they threw him up on the platforms. So, for all intent and purpose, this individual does not know how to do my job. And the web broke last night, the stream of the stream of paper for the listeners. It goes up through this big system and whatever, through decurlers and whatever. It's a whole big process. I do it with him, but I do most of it because I know how. And I'm quicker at it. Because once the whole thing is threaded, it's called a web. Because if you look closely enough at a piece of paperboard, if you dissect it, it looks like a spider web. If you go in close enough, right? But anyway, so he's looking at there's a diagram on the side of the framing for the roll stand, the back stand as we call it. And he's looking at the little figures going, where's this? Where's this? Blah, blah, blah. And this motherfucker is going off. He's not yelling at me. He's yelling to me in his frustration. And at one point, he had the fucking tits to compare the industrial standards, or the engineering standards, I should say, of how this machine was built to those of UK and Europe. Because he's lived in London, he's lived in Bombay, and he's led a life, right? And he's used to certain things. I said, well, motherfucker, if you're comparing this to the engineering standards in Europe and the UK, you're not there right now. And he was basically saying that it's incorrect based on his logic of it. Well, no. I mean, fuck off. Oh, I never said he had a degree. But to let me bring the computer in so I can read what Ree said. Geeks tend to not be good manual laborers, though. Just because they had a good education doesn't mean they know how to run a machine. I will agree with that. Surely he is classed as overqualified for that job if he has a Cambridge degree. Once again, I reiterate that this individual, I didn't say he had a degree. But he is intelligent. I will give him that. I will also say that because I don't want to... all I'm going to say is there are factors involved in his life that led him to my company. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because it's not my place. Because even though he enjoys it, I don't think deep down he does, even though he does have the capability to do the job. But just I guess what rubs me the wrong way is he comes down, and because he considers me a friend, he starts going off about all these issues that he thinks are issues. But I looked at him one shift. I said, okay, so all of a sudden you become an operator and you want to change. You want to take the reins on this situation and change 30 years of how things have been done around here. I said, well, you go have a conversation with the owner of the company and see how far you get. He says, oh, I know I will lose. I said, well, then fuck off. So last night he fucking angered me because I was helping him thread the web and he didn't understand because I was letting him do it. And at one point he got so heated, again, not at me, but to me. He said something and I'm just like, okay, and I walked away. And then about 15 minutes, half an hour later, he comes over and he's all calm and collected again and he's speaking to me like a human being. Because I explained something to him. I said, I've been doing this my specific position, I said, for chasing 3 years now. And I said, there are still things about my position that I don't know. Shortcuts and this and that, probably, right? He said, I know, but I should know, and I'm supposed to know. I said, and you will. He will. He can't, he's it's like he's rushing himself. He's he can't, there's a difference between, at my job and his position specifically now, being an operator, there is a vast difference that he doesn't understand about how he thinks things should be happening and how they do happen. And I can't shove that logic into his head to save my life, and it's not my problem. Oh, but he drives me to drink, and I don't need a fucking reason. I mean, fuck me. Where are you, Andy? All right, we got about 15 left in this. Once again, for the listeners, for the SoundClouders, and for anyone going to see this on a recording, this is Andy Harriman for Syntheside. Just a few days old. I think it was not even a few days old. This is fucking yesterday, this morning. I forget when she posted it. Andy Harriman, Brooklyn, New York City. Going heavily into the 80s for a fucking hour. And I will take it. What I will also take is a bathroom break. Just thought of this too. I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows who. I've spoken about him recently because of his new book. I Don't Take Requests. England's DJ Fat Tony. One of the most legendary names in the scene. I have the book. I'm not as far into it as I want to be. But it's a great fucking read. I only mentioned Tony because I found something recently. He posted something recently with Kate Moss. What the fuck? Let me see if I can find that. Where are you, Tone? Where are you, Tony? DJ Fat Tony. DJ Fat Tony. Fat Tony. Nope. There we go. Let me see if I can find this. Ah, there we go. Since when is Kate Moss a DJ? When was this? A day, like yesterday. DJ Fat Tony and Kate Moss DJing for Diet Coke at Moss's launch as creative director and the release of her limited edition Diet Coke cans, quote unquote, love what you love. I mean, let's give her a minute. I mean, she looks great in this picture. My fuck, she looks great. But they're both behind the equipment at this event. I love it, and her outfit is amazing. Leopard print blouse, leather skirt. But what? Kate Moss is a DJ? All right. Good enough then. That was new. Fuck, I'm loving this mix. Probably gonna up the vibe in a minute here. Yeah. We're gonna fuck things up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck things up. Yeah, a little bit of that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, you mean back when she was Kate Mess? In the chat, she was getting memed on in our tabloids the other day. There was a pic of her in front of a load of Coke cans, and they were trying to say it's not the first time she's been an advocate for Coke. We love you, Ms. Moss. Yes. Yes, the legendary Kate Mess obviously has come worlds since then. I didn't know that. I didn't know she's a figurehead for a company now. I was unaware. So good for you, girl. No harm, no foul. We all lead lives, my love. We all lead lives. I never had an issue with her. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. She isn't who she is for no reason. Just like Stern and everyone else with a colorful past. Oh, a little bit of a happy ending coming on. A little light and airy. I have no idea what any of these songs are. For the listeners or the YouTubers when it gets there, I have no idea what any of these songs have been. Not a clue. But, as I said before, I do love it. This there's in the village downtown here in Toronto, the gay village, Church and Wellesley. There was an event at a club that is now condos on Sunday nights called Retro Night. That event is now hosted at a different club just up the street. This song right now reeks of Sunday night retro nights down in the village. And shout out to Corey Activate and all the rest of the retro night DJs. I miss the village. Oh, I miss the village. Man, there was nobody in tonight. Talking to myself. Completely, Ray. If this track had a body, it would be wearing a gray suit jacket with a collar, pop collar, and shoulder pads. Yeah. It's Friday night. Where is everybody? I mean, I'm here all weekend, but I mean, I love the company. I feel like all the people I respect who do this. I feel like I'm talking to my co-host. I'm right now. I'm fucking Nikki Glazer talking to her producer Noah. I'm Jenny Hutt talking to Marcus, and so on and so forth. Let's do this. Where is it? We're going to Switzerland. Yes, we didn't expect that, did you? How do you know? 160. You clock that really easy. If you're interested, it's a girl by the name of DJ Darkness out of Switzerland. It's an old mix of hers. Oh, okay. Speaking of Switzerland and all things overseas, we are live if you've made it this far in this fucking train wreck of a show today. I shouldn't say that. Because I love doing this. I don't give a fuck if I talk to myself for 6 hours. We are live all weekend, including tomorrow. We did Andy earlier, and I do have a whole boatload of new tracks out of Sarah Garlow in France to share with you all. That's going to be tomorrow. 2 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. in the UK. No, but about 6 o'clock in the UK or so. 8 p.m. in Germany and Switzerland, as it turns out. And Holland. And Spain. So yeah, Sarah Garlow. A feature on Sarah tomorrow. I fucking love Sarah. I was looking through my IG feed. What was it? Yesterday, I think it was, and I saw Alex Verhal is overseas somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he covers a lot of the industrial techno parties over at all the venues overseas and stuff. And what he does is he takes crowd shots and he turns them into like stop animation sort of idea stuff, right? And he also does stills. And what I do and how I find a lot of the tracks that I end up finding is when Alex posts his stuff, his artwork, and because it's what he does, he'll put a track ID on the post, right? Tell you who the artist is and what the track name is, and he posted something yesterday. So I went after the, I listened to the I didn't go after the track, but I listened to the clip, and I like industrial techno. I really do, and everyone who knows me knows I like my techno. Even though I like all genres of music except for fucking jungle and drum and bass. Jungle and D&B can fuck off. For me, right? I don't give a fuck what you do, but for me, those styles just don't jive. And dubstep. Dubstep can eat a dick. But be that as it may, I turned the sound on Alex's clip, and amazingly enough, right then and there, after hearing what was included with his work, I was like, I am officially bored with industrial techno. Like what the fuck? There are a few that I will give credence to because they don't do with that style of music what every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry and Peter, Paul, and Mary do with it. I don't fucking get it. It's common knowledge in our community that a lot of the music can sound samey, right? Like one track after almost like if you've heard one track, you've heard them all, sort of idea. And that's that in a general sense, I can give that some credit, which is why I really enjoy when I find an artist in any style of music who does something fucking different with it. Like, why does it all sound the fucking same and everybody is wet to the knees for it? It's just this booming fucking bass line and nothing, and people fucking pump their arms and fucking shoot their hips from left to right with it. And I'm shitting on my own community with every word I'm saying right now, but I mean, like, I need creativity, and maybe that just speaks to who I am. But I mean, fuck me, just like 8 minutes of oosh, 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 oosh isn't gonna get my attention. It's just not. Oh, I do like Hard House. I do. I like fucking Lashes and Savage, Amber, Dynamo, all of them. I started partying on UK Hard House. I love it. And speaking of Kid Dynamo, shout out to fucking Kid Dynamo. I've heard his catalog of work, and for the listeners, I'm going to be doing a feature soon on Kid Dynamo. I've already talked to him about it. I just need the time to study his catalog. And what I told him was, when I started listening to his shit on SoundCloud, I said, mate, holy fuck, honestly speaking, I know it's the hard dance community, but I struggle to, not maybe struggle's a strong word. I don't call what Kid Dynamo does hard house. I don't say that with conviction. Because for my money, if you don't know who Kid Dynamo is, find him. Because he's an individual who has the wherewithal to take an isolated style of music and turn it on its fucking head. In what I've listened to of his work so far. I don't know how this guy pulls this stuff out of his ass, but he's an absolute phenom for my money. Oh, I know. Yeah, for sure. No, because that. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can totally branch out. I have no problem doing that. Yeah. Well, maybe I will do that, Ray. Since you've. Yeah. Well, no, I appreciate that. Maybe I'll branch out in what I do. I have no issue whatsoever doing that. And yes, you're right. For all intent and purpose, most of what my show does focus on is techno. I mean, what can I tell you? My tastes are my tastes, right? It's funny you mention that because time and time again, I have thought about doing like hard house mixes and shit on the show. Well, for fuck's sakes. She has arrived. How you doing, baby? Nice to see you. Hey, Charlie. This is such a random fucking show tonight. I talked about a few things earlier, and I promoted a few things, and went through a few things that were on my mind. Blah blah blah. But I mean, for the listeners on SoundCloud, when it gets there, and the YouTubers when I put it there, because I'm not exactly a stickler for my uploads. This has been such a random fucking show tonight. And it's funny that our dear Charlie just showed up. Because tonight has basically been what Charlie describes as stream of consciousness. I had absolutely no agenda coming on air tonight, nothing whatsoever, and I am fucking exhausted, and I'm surprised I'm even still here. Oh shit. I just blew ashes all over my computer. Whoa, no, I don't want that. No, fuck off, no. Fuck you. Get the fuck out. Who's living in the external net? What? What do you mean, my love? She's living in the external now, says Charlie. Oh, eternal. My apologies. Oops. Yeah. Oh, there's a mute. Oh, by the way, Charlie Love, this is if you are unfamiliar, this is DJ Darkness out of Switzerland. I know you like this. Ah, Charlie Love, you missed it earlier at the top of the show. Oh, there was trouble. We had trouble in these here parts. Like, legit. Yeah, fucking Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Pop quiz. Does anybody know what this song is actually about? Charlie, what happened was, and Rihanna showed up shortly after. I had a first time chatter in the early moments of the show who was being explicitly candid with what they wanted to do with me. According to them, they were also a trans person, but that does not excuse what they were doing and saying. So when Rihanna showed up, he deleted all the messages, and I banned them. This is for anyone who's going to see this on the recording. Even though I'm describing to a viewer what went on in the early moments of the show, I don't have rules on my show and in my chat. All you have to do is follow me to take part in the chat. So with that, that opens me up to certain comments and behavior if someone so chooses to do so. But that doesn't make it right. It's just, call it an occupational hazard. It's just real. That's all it is. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? I don't. I'm actually toying with the idea of actually putting chat rules on my channel, but I don't know. I'm still undecided as to whether or not I want to. I don't know. I may not. Because my whole idea is if you can't act like a fucking adult, I'm not going to tell you to. I mean, it's not my responsibility that you can't behave. I mean, fuck you. No, my chat doesn't have any rules, and nor does my Discord. But if you step into either one of those worlds and you act like a fucking douchebag, you're gonna get told. I don't give a fuck who you are. And if you watch any live stream between YouTube and Twitch, you know exactly what I'm talking about, whether it's music or gaming. Because there are live streamers out there who have no qualms about going after their own chat. And I'm one of them. You want to fuck around? To steal from what someone else said one time, don't tell daddy how to fuck. Anyway, moving the fuck on. Superstar. But yeah, Charlie, chill stream tonight. Even though the music doesn't reflect it. It did earlier, kind of with Andy Harriman's set, but we have since amped the fuck up. Avenging Pineapple says, new to the chat, this is highly unlikely if you ask me. I mean, the odds aren't zero, close to it. Welcome to the show. And if you can enlighten us as to what the fuck you're talking about, that would be absolutely lovely. But either way, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. What, pray tell, would the odds? What, pray tell, would the odds not be zero, but almost lean toward? Enlighten us, please. Fucking people coming into my chat and not even saying hello is really getting annoying. Avenging Pineapple says, I keep thinking about the article in we discussed. Who is we? Deborah DeLuca did a Toxic remix? I missed that one. Oh, is this it? I love Deborah DeLuca's remixes. She's good at what she does. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah. I for sure will. Thank you. Yeah. Avenging Pineapple, unless you can start making sense, can you please shut the fuck up? Avenging Pineapple, fly right or you're gone, cunt. Yes, you can ask me anything. Yes, go ahead, please. The floor is yours. Go ahead. What's on your mind? I said you can ask the question, so go ahead and stop wasting time. Ask the question. See, now you're starting to annoy me. Ask your fucking question. I'm not mad at all. I'm trying to... Oh, fuck off. I didn't promise anything. I gave you an opportunity. I didn't promise anything. It was a joke. You come into my chat and you fucking start throwing around all this arbitrary fucking nonsense, and you're asking me And you're asking me to be your friend. Well, then maybe you should start listening, my love. You have a weird sense of humor. Okay, well, when does that start? We are all different. Yes, I totally agree. Yes, we are. Yeah. Do you come into every chat you find and behave this way? Different is lovely. Normal is boring. So you behave in every chat this strangely in the name of what you define as humor. Oh, most of the other hosts aren't as cool as me. That is the most misguided statement I have heard today. You want fucking humor? At the top of the show, I mentioned the fact that the Hells Angels rode into Toronto, where I broadcast from, to media headlines because of their presence in the city. And it's funny that our lovely Avenging Pineapple here has shown up in the chat, exercising what they believe is humor, because in a twisted sense of humor, I think the lovely ranks of the Hells Angels would have a field day with this individual. Well, then, if you have been banned from more than 50 channels, maybe you should check your shit. because it's about to be 51. The fact that I'm even entertaining this conversation is baffling even to me. I never mentioned they were friends of anybody. I merely said that they rode into Toronto. I didn't even mention why they were here. I did at the top of the show, but I didn't just then. Stop twisting my words. Oh, sorry. That was you, Charlie. Whoops. My apologies. Yeah, I'm mixed up in the whole thing, Charlie. My apologies. I misread the chat, my dear. I'm sorry. I respect. I did mention the Angels because of why they were in Toronto, and I do have respect for why they were here. They were in town to pay their respects for a fallen rider. That was the game. I'm sorry, Charlie. That's cool, Charlie. That's really cool. Charlie, what I was commenting on the patches coming into the city earlier because of the media frenzy surrounding it. Like nearly 100, nearly not even 100, like 1,000 of them descended on Toronto. It was fucking bananas. It was a whole to do, all in the name of a memorial service. It was quite the thing. Do me a favor, please, somebody. I'm going to go for a pee, and by the time I get back, I don't want to see Avenging Pineapple. So it did turn into 51. Okay, thank you. The fuck out of my chat. Now, can we have a civilized conversation? Exactly. No. Yeah. Rihanna in the chat for the listeners. Fuck no. Never. You come into my chat and act like an absolute mouth-breathing knuckle dragger. My fuck. And what the fuck ever. DJ in Darkness. Par for the course when you have no chat rules, guys. You will get a chance. I will welcome anybody with a pulse. But like Phil DeFranco says on his show, don't be stupid. Oh, Charlie, honey, I play cat and mouse as well, just for fun. I bat them around a little bit, even though I'm not supposed to. Hack woman. Wow. Meow. Nibble. I don't understand. But anyway, whatever. We're not going to dwell on that, are we? I do appreciate you assuming that I'm patient. I probably shouldn't do what I did, but I morbidly I do enjoy doing what I did. But that doesn't mean I'm letting them get away with it. I was ready, trust me. I was fucking ready. And Charlie, Rihanna knows that. Rihanna knows and enjoys the fact that I will let anybody come in. I really don't. It's the radio in me. I that's why I don't have any rules. I will give any motherfucker a chance, but if you don't straighten up and fly right, fuck you. Oh, and by the way, Charlie, I haven't forgotten about your request for an 80s show. I just need to curate some music for that, and that will happen, my love. I promise. That's coming. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, I saw that coming a mile away. You didn't even have to say that. The moment that motherfucker popped into the chat, I knew what I was in for. Don't think I wasn't aware of what was going on. I was very aware. I'm not blind, Rihanna. I once again, I was very aware. I have to be. Enjoy, Charlie. Charlie, you are too kind. Oh, cool. Okay. Very good then. Yay. Misguided souls. More DeLuca. I'm getting bored. I don't know if you know this one. This is legend. I'm not going to introduce this. You'll know it. There's one track I want to share before we fuck off for the night, because we're about to, because I'm bored. German DJ producer. We're gonna end on this one. Some of you may know what this is, and some of you may not. If you're seeing this on the recording or wherever the show ends up, you all know where to find me. YouTube, SoundCloud, you know the drill. Ending on the next one. Even though we're not done here. Thank you all for being here, even though it was a quiet night tonight. I'll be back tomorrow about 2 p.m. Eastern. 8 o'clock in Germany, Switzerland, and Holland. Early evening in the UK, and on Sunday. You got 3 minutes, Charlie. Also this weekend, if you want to join me, probably Sunday, I will be, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. For those of you that know the show, you also know I do the Klayre Avalon, during which I talk to myself. I talk to the camera about my journeys as a trans woman. I have what may well be the next and final Klayre Avalon coming up this weekend. It will be something I need to do to close off a chapter of my life for good. So I hope I'll see you all for that. If you are unfamiliar with the Avalon, when I do it, I don't respond to the chat until that portion of the show is done, and then I come back in the room, so to speak. But I'm I'm both looking forward and not looking forward to doing this next one, because I really don't want to do it, but I'm going to. And there's no lip sync. The lip syncs at the end of the show are ceasing. If you enjoy the lip syncs that you have witnessed on the show, go on ahead and get into the Discord, because I'm going to start putting them there if you're not there already. But yeah, little and channel redemptions, new channel redemptions are coming down the pipe, and a whole lot of fun stuff. So I do hope you'll stick around. A lot of fun shit in the works. Oh well, that's lovely, Charlie. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Very satisfying piece, says Charlie. German DJ and producer coming up to close the show off. I found out about this track about over 10 years ago by now, and I absolutely love it. If one song can be speaking to yourself and giving yourself a little bit of a boost, so to speak, this is the one. Among other reasons. If you know anything about UK and European club culture and rave culture, you know who this motherfucker is. And if you don't know, it's Paul Kalkbrenner. Track called Sky and Sand. Bastardizing my own staunch views on house. Because this is melodic house. But I think Paul Kalkbrenner is an absolute fucking scientist. Once again, thank you all who have been here, even though it was a quiet night, and thank you all who have made it this far in the recording. I really do appreciate all of you. I'm not talking shit. I'm trying to build something so special to myself here. Just enjoy Paul.
In the nighttime, when the world is at its rest, you will find me in the place I know the best, dancing, shouting, flying to the moon. Don't have to worry, 'cause I'll be come back soon. And we built up castles in the skies and in the sand. Design our own world, ain't nobody understand. I found myself alive in the palm of your hand. As long as we are flying, all this world ain't got no end. All this world ain't got no end.
This world, my world. Come to the palm of my hand. Klayre Avalon Show got you. Should we raid, guys? Should we raid? I'm in a good mood. Do it. One more. One fucking more. Same guy. One more. I'm in a mood, and then seriously, I have to go. Paul's closing out on that one. Here you go. This is No Goodbye, Paul Kalkbrenner. Listen to me just handing Twitch the fucking algorithm to mute me. Yeah, let's get a raid. Let's get a raid going for DJ Kenta. I'm not gonna stay, but we'll go there. I don't know. Kenta music? Can we find a link, please, for DJ Kenta? Here we go. Can you find Yez? Y-E-Z. Not yet. Oh, okay.